pretty gnarly.
What's pretty gnarly?
You named it Bloops.
I did name it Bloops. I named the podcast we just deleted Bloops. What the fuck was that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Should just burped, but he sounded like a Tyrannosaurus. This episode's
Is this another episode?
Yeah, I fucking press play again. We're recording 3 episodes in one day because I said so, and Joe is trapped.
Well, I guess I am.
Well, I guess.
I'm just like trying to
What?
get your whiffy, if you don't mind.
You're
me.
whiffy.
You're
Oh, Wi-Fi.
I'm trying to get a whiff of you.
It's right there. It's on the wall. Don't read it out loud. Don't.
Why not?
I don't want people to come to my lawn.
Last episode we called out so many people and it's not even gonna exist.
Yeah, alright. Let's just call them out real quick.
Still a laundry list.
Leah Solomon, we scrapped an episode, by the way. Leah Solomon, we're calling you out for not
being
listening.
a little bitch and not listening to our good old podcast.
You told me you didn't
Also,
listen to the
bitch is
podcast.
like the most mean. It's like bitch and
Let
cunt.
me finish this call out list
Okay.
before you fucking go into this bullshit. Who else did we call out? Megan, call out for drawing a horse on my hand.
Yeah.
Who else?
Jill Tejada.
Oh yeah, Jill Tejada for being Joe's family friend and hating Vietnam.
I mean, not like the right
Not
way,
like
though.
not hating it because
Not hating it the right way. The way that everyone should.
not hating it
The
because it
only
was
real
awful. Hating it because she's tired of hearing about it.
Yeah.
What else? Yeah, that was it.
I'm just a black widow. Still
Didn't
in
know
love
you were
myself.
What?
There's a song by the Fallout Boy
By the Fallout Boy.
called Hot to the Touch, Cold on the Inside. And there's a
Yeah.
line in that song called I'm just a black widow that fell in love with myself. And there's this picture.
That's a really dumb line. Please tell me what the fuck that
all
means.
of Fallout Boy is, and well, because black widows kill their husbands.
I thought that was grasshoppers.
Maybe they do too. But
Because
the reason they're called black widows is, get this, when they are pregnant,
Yeah, heard of it.
they kill their husbands,
Oh,
become
no.
widows,
Oh no.
and then feed the corpse of their husband to their baby.
Oh my god.
You didn't know that?
Anyway, grasshoppers.
Yeah, but the idea of that lyric is that
He killed himself
He's
and-
killing himself,
to feed
but
his
also
babies?
that he loves himself.
Right.
You see, it's because he's an emo fucking Fall Boy's garbage.
Yeah. Pretty good.
I mean, it's not garbage. They're fine, okay songs. That's why I listen to
Who
them.
made Creep? No, that's Radiohead.
Yeah, duh.
Anyway, I was watching one season of this. I'm talking about the grasshopper thing.
Well,
I
that's
was
what we're
watching
talking
one season of Buffy because
What about Marco Polo?
Oh, Marco Polo's so good.
Is season 2?
Yeah, I did. It was good.
Was it really? I didn't.
Yeah, it was really
I watched
good.
the first couple episodes and I was like, maybe not.
It was good.
Okay.
It was. I mean, it wasn't as good as the first season, but it was good. Oh right. So I was watching one season of Buffy
Goofy.
because I stopped at one season because I was like, this isn't good enough to keep going. And then the last episode I watched, I think.
I wish I did that with One Tree Hill.
Yeah, everyone wished you did that. The last episode I watched was about this substitute teacher who was so sexy, right?
I
And
hate
all the students wanted to sleep with her was the plot.
Yeah.
And then one of them got to, but also
like
not.
Skins, but worse.
Yeah, it was like, hey, come to my class after school so that you can, study with me. And then she has sex with him, and he's like, wow, that was great. And then
Also
she bites his
legal-
head off, because that's what grasshoppers do. She takes off her human face and bites his head off, because that's what grasshoppers do after sex. Anyway, and then she tries to
Wouldn't
do
it
that
have
to the
been
main
cooler if her
character.
name was Black Widow? Because like
No, but she was she was literally a grasshopper woman.
yeah, but I'm saying like myth-wise,
Yeah.
because like
That would
I
have
mean,
been
her
cool.
Black
Yeah, it
Widow
would have been
woman,
cool.
and that's a cooler
It wouldn't
thing.
look as cool, though.
She looked like a cool
She
grasshopper.
didn't
woman?
look cool. She looked kind of scary.
Well, there it
Like
is.
looking like a spider is like, okay, I've seen it.
Do you ever remember when in the beginning of the movie Kick-Ass, he's like, "Oh, my teacher's so hot," but then
I
he's
don't.
not.
I
Like,
don't
she's-
remember this.
She's like an old woman.
Really?
Oh, you want to pull up a clip?
No, I don't.
In the beginning of the wonderful movie classical literature Kick-Ass, it opens.
Kick-Ass wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't. The first one was
Started
fine.
who was the
First one was
girl?
pretty good.
Who was the girl?
The badass bitch that I was in love with since day one.
Oh, dude, dude. We grew up with her. It's fine.
Yeah, she's
It's
our
not-
age.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh,
Madison Lynch.
she's pretty. She's not our age. She's
Madison
like
Lynch is
22.
exactly our age. Oh, but the assassin chick.
Yeah,
No.
fucking
Yeah.
Hit Girl.
Yeah.
The girl who plays Hit Girl.
But Madison Lynch is our age. Wait, so
Who's Madison Lynch?
Sophie from The Walking Dead. Do you remember the first 2 seasons of The Walking Dead?
Oh my god. Oh my god, I forgot we found her on Instagram.
Yeah, and she's a wonderful.
Yeah, she's our age, and
But
Joe
whatever.
was in love with her for a while, even though she was more my type.
Yeah, I'm not in love with her. I'm in love with Candace Carizales.
Oh boy, Candace Carizales. Joe has a type. You ever wondered if you could get with Joe?
Have
based
you
off
ever,
of your
audience
looks
members,
alone?
think about yourself.
2 audience members.
Pick up a mirror. Look in the
Yes.
mirror. Check it if one
Check
thing
it.
is true.
Yes.
Are you? Question mark. Available.
Answer. Fill in the blank later. Question 2.
The answer to that question is also the answer to whether or not you have a chance with me.
That's not correct.
Are you available? No. Do you have a chance with me? No. Are you available? Yes. Do you have a chance with me? Yes. There it goes. You got
My
it.
point was that Candace Carizales from SourceFed. The
Yeah,
YouTube
she's got
channel,
freckles. She's got dark
She's got
hair.
freckles. She's got dark hair, and that's all Joe cares about.
Look, that's not all I care about. I care about a woman, or a man.
Or a man.
Care
Joe.
about them very
Joe
much.
likes both.
Look,
It's fine.
we've been here. We've been there.
Have we? Have we talked about this?
No, not once. It's completely brought up out of the blue right now, and it's kind of sidelining the audience right now with this
What?
important information
No
that will
one
be
cares.
relevant to the plot later.
Dude, I don't even care that you're bisexual. No one cares.
Yeah, no, I mean I was making a okay.
Wait, okay, so at lunch today, we were eating lunch together.
Oh, good old
Joe
lunch.
keeps putting his bullshit on my head. Wait, no, other way
I
around.
keep putting your bullshit on my
yeah, I
head.
keep like a tissue box and a pillow, and probably
the pillow
next
stayed
a
on
charger.
better.
Yeah, you don't have a flat head.
What'd you say,
Anyway.
Rich?
It fell off.
Never mind.
At lunch today, we were eating lunch together, and we were talking about how
Something.
kids shows would be much less exciting if like one word of the title was removed. Like Teenage Mutant Turtle is really boring.
Yeah, or Carly.
or Zoe.
Yeah.
Or Danny. This whole show gone.
Yeah. The whole show gone.
Odd-
Also,
Fairly Parents.
were you ever just like born and your last name is Phantom and you're like, well, I guess I am destined to be...
No, his last name's Fenton. Danny Fenton. Danny Phantom.
Oh,
And
Lord.
no one puts it together
Oh, my
because he's a
Lord.
genius
Oh my
of
Lord.
trickery.
Oh
You didn't know his last
my
name was Fenton?
Lord. Oh, I thought it was Phantom.
No. I was looking at his logo recently. I don't know why. don't
Which it
ask.
is.
It's like a D with ghost trails.
Oh, yes.
And I realized there's a P in the D. And I was like, oh my
There's
god.
a P in the D. Everybody, call the police. There's a P in the D.
I fucking hate this podcast.
This is a better episode than the last episode.
This,
so
yeah,
far.
we deleted 35 minutes of footage.
Oh.
And it was really boring.
It's not the first time we've done it. Every episode we open up with, the last time we tried this, it was garbage.
No, that wasn't the first time. We deleted the one that...
Sometime.
The,
We
the
did it the last one, the
Yeah.
fifth one. Shout
Yeah.
out to that one that's not out yet because we're recording this like fucking minutes. No, the fifth one and the third one,
Yeah.
or no, the fifth one and the fifth one and the third one
Yes.
were redos.
Yes.
And now
Every
this one.
week, point is, every week we fuck something up.
Every week we fuck something. Guess what it is? What's it this week?
Joe's airplane pillow is the consensus.
This one's better than mine. I have one.
Yeah.
And this one.
This is a good one. This is a fancy one.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I sleep with it sometimes, actually.
Well,
Yeah.
wouldn't recommend it.
What?
Probably bad for the
I
area of
meant
your
like I
life.
sleep on it.
Do
Nah.
you?
Yeah. What?
I don't know if I believe you.
Where's this going? Where's this conversation heading?
There's not always a destination, Alex, but there's always a journey.
What?
You're always
Which-
walking
I have a question.
to where? Who knows?
I have a question.
Not all those who wander are lost.
I have a question.
Maybe
I-
sometimes the meaning of life is
God damn it.
is the walk and not the run.
Every day with this guy, you know what I mean?
Maybe the meaning of Sisyphus. Sisyphus can't find love in rolling the rock up the
Dude, I
mountain,
need to
but
do
in the
this,
flowers along the way.
Dude, God damn it. Do you think Sean's available for a podcast?
Sean McDonald?
Shout out to Sean McDonald. Oh, 10,000 shout outs to Sean McDonald.
Oh, Sean
he's my
McDonald.
boy.
Oh, I'm shivering. I'm getting the quivers. I'm
I
getting the
fucking
goosey
broke
bumps.
everything.
Don't worry about it. You know, fun fact, I just came thinking about Sean McDonald.
Wow. That was quick.
Yeah. Just
Anyway.
a thought.
Anyway, I don't want to talk about this. I have a question. Which Lord of the Rings movie is your favorite?
Fellowship?
Yeah?
Yeah, why?
Mine's Two Towers.
Okay.
And I
I'm
knew
reading
that we would
Fellowship
differ.
right
I knew that we would differ, and that's what I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
Because Fellowship is boring.
I disagree.
Fellowship is boring and not as fun as Two
I also
Towers.
like Frodo.
All of the cool
and,
stuff happens in Two Towers.
No.
What? Yes.
No. I like best when Frodo's like, let's start this adventure thing, guys. And
But that's like
Pippin
the
and
beginning,
Merry
and then nothing
Sam,
happens.
And then the Fellowship. I like the idea of the Fellowship's fun, though.
Yeah, and then that continues. That keeps happening.
Yeah.
For Two Towers, except minus Gandalf or
Yeah.
whatever.
And that one guy that was like, fuck it! And he's like,
Oh,
and
Ned
then,
Stark?
Yeah, Ned Stark.
Except Ned Stark, who dies and
I
everything.
think his name's like Boromir.
Yeah.
I think that's exactly
That's
what his name
exactly
is.
what his name is. It's weird. You're reading it right now, whatever.
He's not introduced yet where I am. I'm only on like
No?
page 60.
Gee, that's slow.
I literally started a couple days ago.
That's... What?
I don't have time to read.
You started like 2 weeks ago.
That's false.
Or 1 week ago, at
That's
least.
100% false.
Dude, we were sitting in class and you were fucking reading an audiobook.
I was listening to the audiobook and then I didn't
No,
read
you were
it.
reading an audiobook.
No, I was reading a
No,
page.
you were reading an audiobook.
I had the PDF open and I was listening to it.
Yeah.
Right? But I didn't read it again for another couple days.
Oh, okay. I just figured.
Well, this is dumb and we shouldn't be talking about this on the podcast. But let's move on. There's a dumb fucking topic and I blame you. A lot. So on your wall is the representative idol of my favorite Power Ranger.
What?
In the distance, you can see behind the
What are we
Spider
talking
Gwen
about? Oh, I have a white Power
is
Ranger
the
mask.
white Power Ranger mask.
Yeah, comic book store gave that away for free.
No,
I
they
was like,
did
"Kids,
not."
Oh yeah, they did.
They made a mistake.
Right? That's valuable.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I have a white Power Ranger mask. Ooh,
Dude, you know what I realized?
ooh. Hey Joe, I have a
There's
question.
a Power Ranger.
What's that? What's that right under you? Hold on. What? Joe, is that poopy? Joe, when I was out of the room before we started this podcast for a good 20 minutes doing stuff, did you take a poopy on my floor? Joe,
Maybe.
Joe, don't bullshit with me right now. This isn't a joke. Is that a poopy?
It's not bullshit. That's for sure.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. That doesn't smell.
Mm.
Why didn't we mention it?
I
15
perfected
minutes.
the art of the smellless poop.
That'd be a really impressive talent.
The
Or mutation, or whatever.
aromaless.
Aromaless?
Aromaless.
Aromaless?
There's a lot of meditation.
Aromaless sounds like a god.
Aromaless.
I want to move on from this poopy.
Yeah,
bit.
this is a bad bit.
You want to scrub this episode too?
Silent. No.
No?
How long before are we in this?
How far are we into this? 13 minutes.
Maybe we don't need a part 2.
Maybe we don't need a part 2.
Maybe we don't need a part 2.
Alright.
Maybe we release just this 13 minutes. And say, fuck you.
I could just combine it with the other one.
Well,
But I won't. Because that counts
Then
as
it-
editing.
why can't we edit? Why are you so against this?
Why am I so against editing?
Donald, I think we need to release the act.
What?
This act of casualty between the two of us.
What are you talking about?
Donald, I think there's more important things out there than keeping up the facade.
Joe, what are you talking
The facade of nonchalancy.
about? What?
Of nonchalancy.
Why do you keep calling me Donald?
I think we need to be honest with our audience. We've
What?
accumulated a vast readership.
What? I can see the amount of views.
The PDF versions of our podcast are selling wildly.
You want self
Falling off the stores.
Falling off the stores. On the roof of the stores. Is our fucking PDF podcast. Oh, yeah.
Also, something about the prequels
That was quick. That
to
was
the
a
Star Wars
quick
prequels is Yoda isn't funny in
What?
the prequels, but Yoda's funny in the original trilogy.
Yeah. Yeah. Old age made him a big old goof. If I ever...
The thing is, like, Yoda had a lot of power and responsibility in the prequels, so
Yeah.
I guess that might have been it. But then the fucking world around him crumbled, and he was like, I guess I don't care anymore.
And then the world around him crumbled.
Also, something I don't understand is why didn't Yoda and Benjamin Kenobi...
Button.
Well,
That'd be a different show.
Obi-Wan Kenobi and Yoda,
Yeah.
why didn't they both train Luke from birth?
Because that would have been suspicious.
Would it have?
The amount of force
In one area.
In one area would have been.
Then why didn't just Ben Kenobi, at a minimum, train Luke from birth?
Because he was like around him all the time anyway.
Yeah, but like he could have been like, "Hey, you little shit."
No,
Use your
I'm
force.
asking for clarification.
Wait, what?
Like you're asking because Ben Kenobi was around him
Yeah.
anyway.
Exactly, it's not like he was doing other shit.
Yeah. What
He
was
was
Ben
protecting-
Kenobi doing?
Also, Ben
Like
Kenobi,
he has a house.
Also, Obi-Wan Kenobi is what you meant to say. He does he? Or does he
Yeah.
just live in the fucking wilderness?
No, he has a house. But they go into it. He, has
He
a
knows,
crate
yeah,
of shit.
Yeah, he knows.
Where'd he get that
Whatchamacallit
shit?
Fucking Luke Skywalker knows who he is. Even it's not like he's like saying
he's
his
like
secret.
he's old man Ben.
Yeah,
He like is about and about.
yeah.
He's round and about.
It's about and around.
Yeah.
But then, however, unfortunately,
Yes.
in the future,
Yes.
as it may descend
Heard of it.
upon our mortal race,
Okay.
Leia knows who Obi-Wan Kenobi is.
Right.
How the fuck?
Oh yeah.
Obi-Wan, you're my savior, Obi-Wan. You're my only hope.
Oh yeah.
But he's been on desert.
And also, why would an old man be her only? Oh yeah. Why is he the only hope?
But then also something they don't talk about is when later on,
Yeah.
Luke's like, Leia, do you remember our mother? And she's like,
And she's like, yes.
but also, like, besides that point, why weren't they like, do you remember Obi-Wan Kenobi? And Leia, I wish Leia was like, yeah, he taught me to use the Force from the age of 3 to now.
That would've been fucking
And I'm a fucking Jedi and fully trained.
Yes, I wish that completely changed the universe. Yes. Why? Wait. How does? So people know old Ben is a Jedi.
Who do?
Obi-Wan. Leia, at least.
That is true. Why
She's
do you
a
trust her
princess.
and not Lucas?
What?
Is Lucas his full name or just Luke?
Just Luke.
Luke Skywalker. He didn't trust Lucas to know.
Stop calling him Luke. Lucas.
Also, remember when George Lucas was like, what if I name the main character after myself, but like the last name?
Yeah, it's fine.
Anyway, and then he was like, I can tell Leia
No,
about
I don't
my
think-
powers.
I don't think he told Leia. I don't think he had any contact. Maybe her dad told her.
Bail Organa, you know him.
That was so quick. You could have given me 100,000 billion guesses. Never would have gotten that.
Because you know who didn't read Star Wars novels as a child?
Was it me?
It was not you. I did that. I read those books.
You said, guess who didn't read
Well,
those?
I know, but I said that was not me.
Right.
I did read those books.
What? I'm very...
And Bail Organa is the go-to in-movie off-brand character for the
Yeah.
books to use.
Yeah?
Yep.
He was in Rogue One for a bit,
Yeah,
I think.
because he's in-movie off-brand character.
Wait, so
You can't use Anakin. You
Oh.
can't use Obi.
I want
Can you use Bail Organa?
maybe we could come back to this, but I have a thing to say.
Well, I think we should say it before we delete this podcast.
No, we're not gonna. It's fine.
Yeah.
You know Telltale Games? I know that you hate Telltale Games. I know.
I've stopped hating them.
You really?
Well, I don't hate things anymore. I just love all. I'm just kidding. I hate Nazis.
Fucking Joe has a passionate like, ooh, it's not a fucking video game. I don't want to pay money for that. Just
Yeah,
make
just
a movie.
It's just a movie.
But it's just fucking make a book if you're making a comic book. Fuck you. It's an art form. Anyway.
Wait, but the thing is, like, it's not, though, because a comic book has visuals, and that's a visual aspect that adds to the medium.
Yeah, and this is interactive and much longer than a movie, and that's what makes the medium.
That's what, same thing with fucking Netflix TV shows. They're just movies that are in parts. Netflix TV shows all end up the same because
How
they're
can
TV
you
show.
preach such, like, I want more creative movies and more creative shows, and then bash companies who
Well, that's why I said I don't hate
do
Telltale
creative?
anymore.
I know, but you do. Because fuck you.
I don't...
I make
the
the
thing
rules.
I didn't like, and I'll tell you why I've changed my mind and
What?
I don't hate them anymore.
Okay.
The thing I didn't like was that they were like, we give you choices. That was like their thing they were selling.
Yeah.
But then
They don't
But the
really.
choices don't matter.
Yeah.
Because the end of the game is always the same.
Pretty much, yeah.
Fucking what's his face dies.
Lee.
Yeah, Lee dies. No matter what.
Spoilers.
You have no.
For whatever game we're
The
talking
only
about.
difference is whether or not that one bitch steals your car.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep. And then she never popped
And then
back
whether or
up.
not, and then the thing is, even stuff like Kenny,
Yeah, Kenny.
he's in the second game,
He is.
no matter what.
No matter what.
And that one dude, that boy teenager that you can either you kill him, Kenny kills him, or he dies.
Yes.
Because by the end of the game, he needs to be dead so they can do a second game that doesn't matter what choices you made in the first one.
Yes.
Because
Yes,
choice is
and-
not actually what they're giving you.
Yes.
They're just giving you a bunch of text to click on.
Yes.
It's called a Choose Your Own Adventure with pictures.
I agree.
I mean, it's not even a Choose Your Own Adventure because sometimes those
No,
books
because
end up-
sometimes those have, like, different endings.
Yeah, it's like, and the thing is, if the game was just like, it's not about choice, we're here to tell you a story,
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. What I was upset about
That's
before
kinda what they did
was
for
that they said,
Tales of the
here's
Borderlands.
some choice,
Yeah.
but we're not actually giving you choice. They're selling you choice,
Yeah.
and what you get
Yeah.
is just a story.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I don't really look at the commercials for bullshit anymore, so I wouldn't fucking know. But I'm mad. The reason I brought it up is I'm mad at Telltale right now
Okay.
because they're doing season 2 of
Of
season
Minecraft?
3 of.
Of Minecraft Choose Your Own Adventure.
I know, I don't fucking know where Minecraft
Telltale
Choose Your Own
Minecraft.
Adventure went. They're doing season 3 of The Walking Dead, a very popular franchise, obviously.
Well, yes.
And they released 2 episodes at once. The
Ooh.
first 2 episodes at once. And I was like, wow, that's really cool of them.
Why didn't they just one episode?
What?
Why weren't they just one episode? So they
No, because it's the length of 2 episodes.
Okay.
But, like, I was like, wow, that's really cool of them to, like, push the timetables forward, because usually it takes a year to finish one of those games, because they release it periodically.
Yeah.
But they haven't released another
They
episode.
could have just saved the second
Yeah,
one.
they haven't released another episode in fucking months.
Yeah.
In, like, I think literally 4 months.
Yeah.
And it's so infuriating because they keep pushing trailers for the physical release of this game that isn't even halfway finished.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Why are you selling?
It's as if something...
Finish your game
What happened-
before you sell it to me.
What happened was, when this happens all
I'm,
the
like,
time...
legitimately mad about
What
it.
happened? This is what happened, and this happens all the time.
Yeah.
A really smart, creative person gets in charge of something like The Walking Dead,
Yeah.
by Telltale.
Yeah.
It's very successful.
Yeah.
And then what happens is,
Yeah.
a bunch of people that want to make money
Yeah.
say, well, what was good about this? I'm not an artist. I don't actually know.
Yeah.
So I'm going to attribute vague things like periodicalization of the story
Yeah.
and the illusion of choice.
Well, that's always been there. That's always been
Yeah.
Telltale. Telltale, that's just what it is. And you can't change that. That's just what
But
it's
something
gonna
I do like, though,
What?
is that Life is Strange is good because the choices matter.
be. No.
But also you can time travel, so they don't matter.
No, they don't.
They don't.
You ever
the game ends
finished
the book.
Life is Strange?
No, but I remember there being different scenes that go along the way.
yeah,
I never
different
finished it, though.
scenes.
It's like Telltale, where it's just
I
like,
didn't-
your arm gets bit or your arm gets shot off, and it doesn't really matter because
Pretty
you're
much.
affected anyway.
There's 2 endings that all comes down to one choice. Literally
Oh.
nothing in the
Oh,
game
wow, that
matters. Either I'm gonna spoil Life is Strange for anyone
Either
who
the
gives a
tornado
shit.
eats your planet.
Yeah, either you let the tornado kill everyone, or you let Chloe die in the beginning of the game, and that's the choice that you have at the end of the game, and nothing fucking matters.
Yep.
And it's not even that good of a game because, well,
Well-
the twist was good, but they should have just stopped it there. They shouldn't have had the tornado bullshit.
Yeah. Well, sometimes games are just garbage. And the thing is, because you know Life is Strange was like, a bunch of people were like, what if we did Telltale, but like, the good graphics?
Right? Yeah. Square Enix.
Yeah.
Don't they fucking make Final Fantasy?
Yeah.
What the fuck are they doing making Life is Strange?
I
They're
don't know.
so rich. What are they
I
doing?
don't know.
Also, I didn't even fucking try to finish Final Fantasy.
Something I think is funny. Something I think is funny is when people are like, "Wow, the Transformers movie's last scene was in China, pandering much," and then there's like so people were mad at the Transformers movie because the big Chinese audience. They had a scene in Asia. I don't know if it was in China.
Who gives a shit?
Right, but then have you ever played Dark Souls? Made by Japanese people, set in an in a European setting to pander to European people.
Yeah,
that's what that is.
Well, you ever play Neo?
What?
You ever play Neo? Yeah. Which I should.
Is it made by Americans and to pander to Japanese?
No, it's made by Japanese people.
Oh, that's fine. It's instead of Japan.
In Japan, but you play as a European dude.
Also, another thing is that weird kind of maybe racist thing is that Japanese and Chinese markets like white main characters better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that why like the anime people have huge eyes?
And they look white.
And they look white, and they are white, and they are white. And it's really white.
And Goku gets better by being blonde.
Aryan race. Why'd you give me these sweethearts? Throw back to the last episode.
Throw back to because I said the gag that was that no one wants sweethearts.
Yeah, I guess that was it. Why would I want them?
You don't, but I had them and I was like, we're about to start a podcast, I guess. So, I mean, you can throw them out. I'm not really that upset.
I'm hanging in my hand over them.
The
Will you cry?
If you throw them out?
Yeah.
No.
Then why am I doing it? Who the fuck's playing Ed Sheeran? Are we gonna get copyrighted?
I do believe it is your brother. We don't make money off these, so no.
That's a good point. But what if we want to one day when Gregory watches all of them 20,000 times?
YouTube will stormtroop assassinate us.
But like, does it count if it's in the background? Does it count?
Yeah. Well, why? Yeah, why wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm just kind of. Why would?
This is a bad gag. We're moving on.
We should have a bad gag buzzer. I'm just trying to talk over it.
I know, we should have a bad gag buzzer. Where we start on the tangents. Boom! Bad gag, let's move on.
Let's discuss the future of this podcast on the podcast.
Okay, well.
I think a few changes need to be made. I think Joe needs to go. I think he's a shitty character. 100%. He needs to get out. Let's bring in Shauna McDonald.
Shauna McDonald. Did we talk about Shauna McDonald this version or the last version?
Wait. No, we have. It was this version. I think that we legitimately should make some brand decisions.
Like editing her fucking video.
No, I think that's specifically a decision that I made or early on. Please don't embarrass me like this.
You don't have to bring it up.
Okay.
Don't tell the audience.
What?
Don't notify the audience.
Joe.
Leave them
in the
dark.
A crown.
Yes, your crown that you own.
Yes, a crown from Game of Thrones.
Renly Baratheon's crown.
No, it's not.
It is.
No.
These are the antlers.
No, it's not. That's Joffrey's.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
No, because it has the orange stuff, and then the Joffrey's I think is red.
No, you're wrong.
It might be. Joffrey's. They all have stag horns.
I know it's Joffrey's because it looks dumb on anyone who wears it, including Joffrey.
That might be true.
And Joe. I think we should like.
Did I ever tell you that Renly is my favorite character? And I think he should have won the
Yes,
war.
You've told me thousands of times you look stupid in that crown.
They don't know. They can't see.
Oh, we could. That's what I want to talk about. I think we should do like videos. I think we should record ourselves. I also don't think that because I'm very insecure and I don't need that in my room.
I guess.
It is my room. That's also true. They would have to see my Harry Styles cutout for what it really is. A Harry Styles cutout.
Well, there's
That's fake sign.
I just think that what we should do is that you let me make visuals.
What do you mean?
Part of the editing process.
Like you draw them?
No. Just like graphics. Like
if you do graphics, I'll let you edit these fucking podcasts.
Thank you. I will do that.
But you get 5 edits a podcast. No,
what?
3. 3 edits a podcast.
You can't measure the editing.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
3 noticeable edits.
I dare you to find them.
I don't want to fucking listen to this podcast. No one does.
I'm fucking talking about. I think another thing is we're very not confident in these episodes, so when they're garbage, we like throw them out. But like no one's listening.
That's a good point. We can upload anything we want.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares?
This is going up.
Everything is.
How long is this? How far out in this episode is it?
Are we over?
No, it's like 30 minutes.
Oh my god, we're halfway.
Well, the thing is about the crazy thing about this is that remember our last one was 55 minutes.
I do.
This one could be 30 minutes.
But then what? Oh yeah, we could have that.
I'm also hungry.
You're also hungry, but dinner isn't ready, so I don't know why you're fucking complaining.
I can have some chips.
I'm not gonna let you go get chips. Your teeth must be killing you. You got your braces off today.
They don't hurt.
They don't
I
hurt?
Your braces off, no.
They hurt for me. I was like, ooh, not good, Dad.
No, they just feel a little weird.
Yeah? Yeah? You want to keep... Don't do that. No one likes that. Not a one person has ever said, yeah, I like that.
That's not true. Have you been on the internet?
Yeah? Once
Have
or
you
twice. Listen to ASMR?
Yes.
No one likes the sound of a tongue ever.
You think that, but there's this one guy that Sam showed me, and it's
No,
hilarious.
come on, please
He
stop.
eats food,
Oh.
and
Oh, no.
yeah, that's it. He eats food, and it sounds like that.
Ugh. Ugh.
And he's like real slimy.
I heard that's a
KFC.
big market in
China,
Japan.
China.
China?
They eat food on.
Yeah, they eat food on Twitch.
People do that in America.
Let's Twitch. Let's do Twitch podcasts.
Also, I was thinking in the future we could do Let Us Play.
Let us play?
Let Us Play.
What?
Also known in the colloquial term Let's Plays.
Let us play.
Let Us Play.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Those would probably be our genre.
Yeah, we could just do that.
Yeah. And that would be our
Next week.
visuals.
Yeah. We could just fucking record video games for an hour.
Didn't we buy that in like 6th grade, that visual recording?
Yeah, I have a
device?
recorder for video
Throwback
games.
to 6th grade when we thought we were going to be YouTubers.
Everyone did, Joe. Everyone did.
Fire the gun in the background. And then you hear the... And then the writers coming in from the south.
But what are we now?
McClansky, it's been a while.
Not YouTubers? It's not a world I want to live in. I'll fight this battle. But it's the last battle I'm going to fight.
Something that I hate is when people are like, when am I going to be famous already?
Yeah.
That's not how famous works.
No.
You know how famous works? You're pretty and white.
I wasn't expecting that. What video games do you want to play?
We could give a good old playthrough for... do we want to do a game that we both... Like, that one of us knows well or something? Like we could do Blue. Or...
Yeah. No. I'll finish
like,
Neo. I'll finish Neo.
No, we're not going to start halfway through Neo.
It's not kind of halfway.
You'd have to start from the beginning of the game.
Oh, it's so much
We
work.
could do the cult classic Evolve.
Oh, no.
I could try to beat Second Son in under 6 hours.
Dude. Joe, technically, it's not
Yeah.
recorded.
I have a picture.
You have a picture of the time?
Uh-huh.
Send it in to
no,
somebody.
the thing is, it's on my old phone
Yeah.
that my dad has.
Oh, fuck.
I know. I was looking, and the thing is, he's...
Okay, so...
We'll talk about this later.
No, we're talking about it now.
Okay, never mind.
Joe, he was very passionately in love with Infamous Second Son
No,
for
because the
some
thing is, I played
reason.
Infamous 2 and Infamous 1, and they were one of my favorite games as a kid.
Yeah, sure.
So when Infamous Second Son came out, I was like, I gotta play the fuck out of this game.
Right.
And so I played it once way through, on the good playthrough.
Yeah,
And
like everyone does.
yeah. And then I knew the game inside and out.
Yeah.
I'll tell another story about Infamous Second Son after this. But
Is it the thing about the sex?
yeah,
Scene? Yeah.
no, not the sex scene. It's the neon fight with the fucking.
Oh, right.
Anyway,
Okay.
but and then I was like, that wasn't that hard of a game.
No.
I
it
can watch
isn't.
Reggie die 2 more times, and so
I can watch him die 1,000
I
times. He's a
played
fucking loser.
I played the game as evil once through, and I was like, that was a lot quicker. I could do that fucking great.
Yeah.
And so I played my third game as evil and did none of this. Like, I mean, and I didn't 100% the game
No.
this time. Like I had both the other times.
Yeah.
And I ran through it, beat the story in like 4 hours, and so I
Sure.
was like, I can 100% this fucking game in under 6 hours.
Oh shit.
So I went back and I did
And
all
you
the
did
fucking
it?
things, and I did 100% of the game.
Even
in
like
6 hours,
the
30
graffiti?
minutes. Yeah.
Jesus, dude.
And I was like, and that was the first time and the thing is, I usually don't beat games.
And none of you will know what that means, but Joe told me the story, and so I went online and I looked up forums for like the quickest playthroughs of
None
Infamous
of you would
Second
know what
Son.
this means.
No, none of you would know how
'Cause
significant.
it means 20 years in the future and George hasn't played Second Son. Is that this fucking rendition of the
Yeah.
podcast? Like, do they remember George? Was that this?
No.
We'll never know. George is out there.
George, 20 years in the future, listens to this podcast.
Yeah,
Some
that's
dude
the
named George.
gag. If you
Anyway.
don't remember it.
So, I was just saying that none of you know the significance of the 6 hour thing.
Sure.
But I looked up how, like, the quickest playthroughs of this game on a forum and, like, compared, like, 4 forums, and the quickest one was 7 hours. And I was like, oh my fucking god. And I immediately texted Joe and told him that he's a world record holder for this stupid game that he loves.
It's not a bad game.
No.
I mean, I enjoyed playing it. Is all that mattered.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, I could watch my grandmother, aunt character get stuck with that cement in the legs a million
Oh my god,
times.
I totally forgot about the beginning of that game.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was like, the thing is, part of it though is I think it would have been a quicker playthrough if I could skip the cutscenes.
Oh yeah. You can't skip the.
I don't think so.
I think
As far as
that I
know.
could beat the Order 1886. I played it once. I think I could beat it in like 20 minutes. Because it's the stupidest game and I could
what we
skip
could
the
do.
cutscenes.
Wait, so we're talking about Let's Plays now, and that's why I
Yeah.
brought up Second Son. What we could do is I could do a preemptive playthrough Second Son and prepare myself, and then we could do a live recording of me beating Infamous Second Son
yeah,
in
for
6
sure.
hours.
Are we gonna wait? We're gonna do a whole fucking thing.
No, I mean it could be a total of 6 hours.
Okay, cool.
Unless we want to fucking live stream that shit on Twitch.
No, I don't. Yeah, we could totally do that.
Mhm.
I think we'll play fucking. I think I'll make you play Neo.
I was gonna play Second Son and beat the record.
That shouldn't be the first Let's Play, man.
Okay, in the meantime, I'll beat Second Son
Yeah.
by myself so I can refresh myself.
In the meantime, he'll beat all the video games that I've loaned him. And he's
Wait,
never
and
gonna
then
back.
in Infamous Second Son, there's a scene.
Oh right.
There's a scene where you accumulate powers over the game, new different powers. You start off with their smoke powers, and then the second power you acquire is neon. Okay, and the bad guy has a clue that you might have a new power and wants to find it out. So she sets up a situation where you have no smoke to absorb to keep firing, so you're set with only the smoke you brought in to the match, and then a bunch of neon generators so you can keep absorbing that and win the battle easily with
How
the neon.
could you possibly have beaten that guy with whatever?
Dude, I'll do that again. I'll do that too.
Don't.
In the
That's gonna waste so much time.
As like a separate thing, maybe.
Okay.
But like, and then what happened was, so you're supposed to beat him by absorbing the neon eventually.
Yeah.
And then the following cutscene shows the bad guy being like, "I knew it. You have other powers."
Yeah.
And so with my second playthrough, was like, what if I didn't fucking use the neon though? What if I did find a way to beat him with my smoke powers?
Yeah.
Because you have some melee, so even if you run out of smoke, you can like
I
get
guess.
in there.
Yeah.
Right? And so I did it. I fucking, after like hours of trying this boss, I beat him without using the neon and got to the cutscene, and it assumes you use neon anyway. You don't even get an achievement. Nothing happens. It's the most depressing thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah. He was like legitimately upset about it.
Yeah.
And it was a bummer. And we're moving on.
Why is Infamous Second Son the game that I'll be good at?
I don't know.
Why is it that good?
Yeah,
Why couldn't
that's
it have been
sad. You,
something?
I feel like based your personality off that style
What do you mean?
of that game.
What do you mean?
You look kind of like that dude.
Like Delson Rowe?
Yeah, you don't look like him or dress
Yeah.
like him, but you dress in that same world aesthetic of
Seattle?
yeah, of Seattle. You dress like you live in Seattle.
Maybe I do.
You dress like you. I want the viewers to
You know what?
build a personality of you.
Something about that game, spoiling it right now.
What?
When Reggie died,
Sure, we already
that
said
really
that.
hurt me.
We already said
I
that.
know, but I was just giving it another
Yeah.
second warning. Maybe they didn't hear it the first time. That actually made me sad.
I
and
laughed.
in the good version of that game, when he dies, you just go up with like a blank face and you're like, it's like you're sad.
Yeah.
But when you go evil, you're
drop
furious,
it.
and you
Oh,
drop
shit.
that bitch, and you
Oh,
cry, and you whoop her ass immediately.
I figured you would
I
have
was
dropped
so
him.
satisfying. What?
I figured like you would drop him.
No.
No.
I think part of the thing is in the original Infamous games, when you go evil,
Yeah.
it's like you start not caring about your friends.
Yeah.
But the evil in Infamous Second Son is
Is
you
you-
become emotional.
Right. Right.
Like you fuck that
'Cause you're a
you fuck that
different
one bitch, and then you also
yeah.
care about your brother, and
Yeah.
you're not cold, and it's pretty deep.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about video games?
What are you gonna do about video games?
What are you gonna? Okay, quick question. What are you gonna do about video games? I could probably beat Borderlands pretty fast.
Which Borderlands though? Telltale?
No.
Okay, good.
The-
I don't want to play a Telltale game.
No, it's fine. That's not good content.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. We're not playing a Telltale.
I could beat Borderlands 3. Borderlands 3 is good content because it's fucking so cool.
Isn't it multiplayer?
Oh yeah, we could fucking do that. We're not gonna finish it if it's multiplayer.
Why?
Because it's a long game, and I know that you won't commit to it.
Oh, so we're gonna be doing independent recordings of this game, of the game, and we're gonna play them together.
What do you mean?
We're gonna meet up on like Mondays, like we do. now
Yeah,
to play
but
the
like
games.
one of us will be playing the game.
Yeah.
while the other one's like, I'm a boy, bunny boy.
But we
I'm
can-
a
if we're
slippery
flaming-
chicken boy.
That is me.
Look at me.
So this episode of the podcast was brought to you today by Squarespace.
No, it wasn't. We don't have a fucking brand deal. Oh, please. Oh, God.
Whenever that happens on like a podcast I'm listening to,
Yeah.
and I'm like listening to it, because like the thing is, it's in my pocket, and
Yeah.
I hear this episode has been brought to you by Squarespace, and I'm like,
What are you
fuck!
watching?
I might want
Rooster
to bring.
Teeth?
No, I'm listening to Dan Carlin's Hardcore History.
Who?
Dan Carlin's Hardcore
Whatever.
History.
I don't care.
And so I'll be like, fuck, do I want to pull out a podcast out of my asshole right now, out of my pants pocket, and like clip and try to like fucking guess the time?
Well, there's a
that.
10-second skip thing if you're using...
Yeah, but the thing is, if I fucking keep clicking it, sometimes they're like a minute long ads, and I'm like,
What?
But sometimes they're not. So I'm like, what the fuck do I do?
Right. So just
And then I end up
listen to the ad.
wasting time.
So just listen to the ad and
That's what-
support
that's
the
why-
creators you love.
Yeah. I mean, they're not getting money now that I didn't listen to the ad.
The good point, I guess. But don't get mad about it and be like, ugh.
I'm not gonna fucking make a Squarespace
Why not?
in 20 years from now when this podcast
What
is
if-
hugely successful because of George and I own a Squarespace fucking...
Let's make it Squarespace for fucking the Joe and Alex podcast. Let's spend money on this and get no dividends.
Look, you can play Twisted Metal.
I don't ever want that. I got rid of my PS3, so all those games are useless.
I didn't, so... but no.
You didn't? Go closer to the mic while I get further away.
Okay, I think we should play Killzone 3.
I have the Killzone on the PS3.
We could play the Uncharted series.
I have Uncharted 4 on the PS3.
We could jaunt through the Last of Us.
No, I'm good. That game literally gave me anxiety attacks. And I love it so much, and I appreciate it, and I can't wait for the second one.
We could
But it literally kept me up at night in fear of
we could have our
bloaters.
Final Fantasy.
No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to commit to that in our friendship.
Okay.
Anyway, what are we talking about?
We could. I'm still hooked on Evolve. That is a good game.
Dude. I haven't even opened it. I have Evolve on my fucking gaming shelf, and I haven't even opened it. I haven't opened it once. I haven't opened it a single time. I played Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Remember that one episode where I was
No,
playing
that
Mirror's
was
Edge Catalyst?
yeah, that was the first episode.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, it
We
wasn't.
switched between Moonrise Kingdom.
That was a
Mirror's Edge.
long episode. How long was that episode?
They're all 45 minutes.
Except that last one.
This one's 41 minutes.
Oh my god, we made it. We made it to the end. We're not this one.
Submerged from the water. I will not drown.
No, Joe, get back under. We need fake Joe to do this one. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway. What were we talking about? Oh yeah.
Talking about your
Evolve.
smelly feet.
What? This is rude and I don't appreciate it. These beats smell fine. I played like 2 hours of Diablo and I didn't feel like I was getting anywhere, so I stopped.
Yeah.
And apparently I totally wasn't getting anywhere. But I played 2 hours of Destiny and I fucking beat the whole game and the entire DLCs.
See, DLC's fucking. I mean, Destiny's fucking weird.
Destiny's dumb.
My favorite thing was when we were eating lunch.
Yeah,
and I
heard
told
of it.
and I told Sam that this is a fact.
Yeah.
If you never watch gay porn, the
What?
way it always
What is
opens up.
happening?
The way it always
This is a
opens
weird
up.
ending.
The way it always opens up is one of the gay guys is pretending he's straight, and Sam said, "Nuh-uh." I was like, "Oh yeah."
Oh no.
How do you know that, Samuel?
Oh no.
And it is true. If you watch gay porn, they always have the one guy that pretends he's straight and he's like not. But Sam was like, "I don't believe you," and I was like, "Well, Samuel, do you watch gay porn?"
I don't want to talk about
And he said, "No, that's gross." And I said,
want to talk about
"Sam, that's not true."
Sam's gonna be mad. Sam's gonna be mad at us.
And then we're
I'm gonna have to bring him on. Sam Scher. Shout out to Sam Scher.
Sam share.
And his stupid Bill Cosby sweater. He hasn't worn that in a while.
We did call that one out in the first episode, like a terrible gag.
Yeah. Shout out to Sam Scher because he wants to be on this podcast more than anything anyone has ever wanted. And I refuse to give it to him just based off of...
Why do you have so much Cyborg stuff? Do you like Cyborg?
What?
Cyborg from Teen Titans.
I have like one thing.
You have 3.
I stole
2
them.
identical small figurines of the Cyclops, the
I-
Cyborg,
Why'd you have to ruin this episode? Right
and
at
then
the
a
very
larger
end.
figurine.
I don't... Why'd you have to do that? I think Joe wants to watch this podcast burn. I think that's what Joe wants.
Alice has figured me out. I've been discovered.
I think Joe just wants to... Wait, look at the thing I was telling you about. There it is. Anyway, this podcast is probably over. If not, fuck it. It's over now because I make the rules. I am God.
Fuck Spider-Verse. Let's get on. Bye.